Sergeant Red's Gaming and Vintage Toys.
Hey guys, what's going on? John here, Sergeant Reds. Thanks for joining me. So today we're going to go over what we picked up today. A little collection, nothing too big, but it's actually pretty neat stuff. It's stuff I normally don't find or normally really look for, but as I've said before, if I just buy stuff that I'm interested in, then I'm going to go out of business really quick. So I try to find things that other people that collect might be interested in. So let's turn this around, check out what we got here, and we'll go from there. All right, guys, so as you can see here, we got some old school stuff. Normally I get the vintage toys from the 80s. These are a lot older than that. These are from the 60s. So these are some pressed steel Tonka trucks from early 60s. And we have the number 5 ladder truck, rescue squad ambulance, and the pumper truck here. And then additionally we have this true scale international harvester truck. So gentleman contacted me, said he had some old Tonka trucks that he was interested in selling. I said, sure, bring them on out. We'll take a look at them. So these three came as a 3-pack. This one, for some reason, is beat to hell compared to the other two. I mean, these are actually in a really nice shape. I mean, you have a little bit of dirt on them, and I'm going to try to clean them up. And then this ladder here is bent a little bit. This pulls all the way out, and it pushes all the way back in. But it's we pulled it out when I was looking at it, and it's just tough to get back in there because it's bent. But the mechanics do work. So this goes around. There's a little hydraulic lift right there that lifts up the ladder. And then this ladder here actually extends. There's a little thing you turn here, and that makes the ladder go up. So that's pretty cool. And again, these are in nice shape for being, what, 40 years old? 60 years old, right? So 60 to 2020. Then we got the rescue squad truck here. Now this one is the worst condition out of the three trucks. And he told me that he used to ride around on this when he was a kid. Like, he'd sit on it and scoot around his house. It's missing the handle. It's missing the light on here. So as you can see over here, this has a little like bulb light. That one obviously is loose, but it would have something similar on top there. But yeah, even in this condition, these are actually desirable. So people will actually buy these, even if they are beat like this. This side's actually pretty nice. It'll display nice, and people will restore these. Missing a bumper and the handles there, but those are things that you can replace if you buy one that's in worse condition. I'm sure they make reproduction parts. So some of this might just be dirt. I'm going to have to go over this gently and see if I can clean it up a little bit. So this True Scale International Harvester truck is supposed to have a snowplow on the front. It would clip into these little holes here and then underneath. And he said he remembers it. He doesn't think he has it, but he's going to look for it. When I mentioned it was supposed to have one, he's like, oh yeah, I think that I might have that. I'll have to look, but probably not going to find that. But if he does, great. If not, it's still in good shape. And these doors come off. They just basically hook into here. It's hard to do this one-handed holding a camera. And then you got two tops. You got the full top, and then you have the half top. That would go on the back there for that. So that's actually in really good shape. You know, the lettering is all clear on there. It's not worn off. I mean, you do have a little paint loss, obviously, where this would go on and off. I'm sure those are all like that, or the majority of them are. And then last but not least, here we have the pumper truck. So this is missing a couple pieces. There's a door like this on each side that's missing. And there's supposed to be little ladders that go with this. But overall, that's in really nice shape. It doesn't have a lot of paint loss. The graphics are really, really nice on this. They're clear. They haven't been worn off. And I'm sure I could find replacement doors for that. And then you have the fire hydrant. So this fire hydrant would basically hook up to a hose. And then there's two rubber tubes that are also missing that would hook to this and then hook to the truck, and then this would actually squirt water. But overall, that's in really, really nice shape for being as old as it is. Normally I'll see like some of these old Tonkas and they're beat to hell. This one's actually in good shape. So again, missing a couple pieces and you know, stuff like this. I know people restore these, so but you don't even really need to restore this one. Really, this one would display really nice as it is. And next up, let's move this out of the way. Watch that thing roll away and crash. He had this Erector Set. Now, kids today, I'm sure they still make something similar to Erector Sets if they don't actually still make them. I'm not sure. But this is the Cape Canaveral set. So you could build the Cape Canaveral rocket gantry. Am I pronouncing that right? It has a little motor with it and everything. But this is actually in pretty decent shape. The box is nice. He said the motor doesn't work, but that's something that we could probably get working. But the container itself is in good shape. It still has the manuals, which is really cool. I'm sure these things got destroyed or thrown away a lot. This one looks like all the pieces. And I'm not going to lie, I'm not a big Erector Set guy, so I'm not even going to try to put this stuff together. But it was neat. And then the last thing I got from this gentleman, he actually threw in. I normally don't buy microscopes, so if you guys have microscopes you're looking to sell, please do not contact me. I normally don't buy these, but it was a throw-in with the rest of this stuff. So we have a Jason fine quality microscope with dissecting kit. All right, so you can see we still have the manual in here, but it has this nice leather case. But you do actually have a kit for dissecting stuff in here. All of you guys who dissected frogs, I know we dissected worms when I was in school, and frogs and all that fun stuff. But you have your little blade and got the little microscope here, which is in nice shape. It does have a battery, or it has a cord. So, pretty cool little piece. They're not super expensive, but still a neat little piece if you're into this kind of stuff. I know I'm sure there's collectors that collect these kind of things just as display pieces if you're like a science teacher or you're just interested in science, or microscopes for that matter. I'm not going to lie and sit here and pretend I know how to use it. He just had this on here covering the lens. But pretty neat little piece. Again, it's not something that I would typically buy, but since it was with this, he threw it in. I was like, yeah, sure, I'll take it. I'm not one to turn away free microscopes. I'll fix it in a minute. And what else we got here? So, I just found this. I didn't buy it. I just thought it was pretty cool. Now, you know, if you're in a horror movie and you turn this on and it doesn't work, you have to hit it. And it should come on just enough time to see the murderer before he kills you. So, I don't even know if they make batteries for those anymore. But, let's see. It's got the battery in here. Look at that bad boy. It's got a little corrosion on it. But, doesn't look like anything inside there. I don't know if this will still work or not. But, just interesting. Not really a toy, but I saw it and picked it up since it was free. Last thing we have here, this is actually from the gent that I bought that little toy collection from the other day, who was trying to get some money for his church fundraiser. He had a couple more things he found. So, again, these are not super expensive. You know, probably 20 years old. I don't know how many people still know who the Three Stooges are. If you ask a kid nowadays who the Three Stooges are, would they even know? All three of the Stooges. That's going to be my quarantine haircut here soon. That's nice. I'm going to cut my hair like a little mow there. And last one here is Curly. He's a little beat to heck in the box anyways. But anyways, guys, I just thought I'd show you what we picked up today. Some neat little stuff. If you're into Tonka stuff, we will have this stuff available in the press steel. And if you're interested in a microscope, let me know. Alright, guys. We'll catch you later. Sarge out. Whoop, 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 whoop. Whoop, whoop, whoop.